Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. We are here to talk about the Season 1 sneak peek and new teaser. We're going to talk about a major discussion topic that everybody wanted me to discuss for this video, which is, do we think that we are going to see Daryl find out about the Jenner video and the variants in France? Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Season 1, of course, after those brand new clips, the brand new sneak peek, and the brand new promo for Daryl Dixon. Had a lot of people asking me to do a video about this, so I wanted to go ahead and cover it, which is a video talking about Daryl Dixon, of course, the series. Now that we know the official title, of course, for it, it's official now, too. They're just calling it The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. But now I want to go into a little bit of details about the plot and one of the major things that I think we'll be seeing in this show that I feel like has low-key been teased. So, obviously we will also have a Dead City Q&A coming up tomorrow, so make sure to stay tuned for that, where we're going to go through your final comments before episode 3. So that'll be tomorrow, but for today, let's talk about the major scene that I think we're going to be getting in the Daryl Dixon Walking Dead series. Now, in the Walking Dead World Beyond, of course, this was about 2 years ago at this time, or at least almost 2 years ago. In a few months, it'll be like 2 years. We saw a post-credit scene in France, right? Which was pretty amazing. First time seeing France in the Walking Dead universe. Very refreshing post-credit scene, and it was a really cool way to set up more for this franchise, right? And basically in that scene, we had Dr. Jenner, who was leaving an old message. This is, before he died, of course, that apparently he was in communications with a whole bunch of people around the world about, apparently there were these variants that people were talking about that were in and around. And Jenner was like, no, we haven't seen anything like that, but, hopefully that doesn't happen, And it was on this, like, old, glitchy video, right? And the person was there, basically, she got killed, she turned into a walker, and story goes, basically, is that she is a variant, and we see how rough she was, you know what I mean? She was, like, kind of going crazy and stuff, but, this was happening in France, right? And ever since that scene, we were kind of wondering what the relevance of that was. Because yes, it was introducing the variants to the franchise, which we have now seen in the main Walking Dead, and we're probably going to end up seeing in other Walking Dead shows pretty soon. But also, why is it in France, and why were they showing us that location in particular? And of course, the Daryl Dixon series just so happens to be in France. So you know that they're trying to connect those two things, right? And I had a lot of people that were asking me, Dan, do you notice the building that Daryl's in the teaser at the very end? Now, not to burst people's bubble here, but I don't think that's the same building. I've done a picture-by-picture look, and I don't think that's the same building that Daryl's walking into. Now, maybe it's, in and around that location, but at least that building does not look like the same one that I saw in that post-credit scene. Now, it could be another room in said building, of course, but those two clips, those two photos, the building that Daryl goes into and the building that I see here, look completely different to me. So I don't think so. But here's what I do think they're going to do, and I think this would be incredible development for the Walking Dead universe, is I do think Daryl is going to go in that room and he's going to find that video. That is something that would be a missed opportunity if they didn't do that. Daryl's in France. He's out there. There's variants in this franchise right now. There has to be a scene. I don't know if it's going to be in Season 1 or if it's going to be in Season 2. Maybe both Daryl and Carol come across this. That would be amazing because they're two of the only survivors of the CDC. So maybe they discover it together in Season 2 or something when Carol, makes her appearance in the show. But I feel like that scene is going to happen. Daryl is going to be going through a building, probably just minding his own business, and he's going to hear a walker going crazy at the friggin' door when the walker hears that Daryl's outside. And he's going to open that door. I think Daryl's going to be the one that opens that door, fights that variant zombie, which I think is going to be a really cool fight scene. And, because the walker's rough. And he's going to walk in the room, he's going to see this, dusty computer or something. He's going to open it up out of curiosity, because he's going to be like, what the hell is going on here? You know what I mean? and he's going to open that up and he's going to see the Jenner video. I guarantee you. And the look on Daryl's face, I'm sure, is going to be crazy, especially when he hears about variants, quote unquote, after he just killed a crazy walker. Daryl is going to be like, what in the hell is going on here? You know what I mean? And that would be such an amazing connection. You know, I think that is a great idea if they do that. I think that would be such a cool scene. And again, you know, he could relay that message back to Rick once he eventually, you know, finds Rick. He could be like, yeah, well, when I was in France, I saw a video of Dr. Jenner, and he was explaining these variants to the, you know, to the world, right? So, yeah, I think that'd be an amazing scene because he could tell everybody once he gets back to the U.S. what he saw, that these variants are worldwide, you know what I mean? And it's just, yeah, I think that's an incredible idea. That plot-wise is a phenomenal idea, you know what I mean? And I really hope they do that. I really hope that we get to see the Jenner video in the Daryl Dixon series. That would be so phenomenal if they did that. And again, these variants, you know, they're very cool for the franchise. It's a nice remix. You know, do I agree with the fact that, you know, Jenner knew about the variants back when season 1 was written? No, he definitely didn't, because the variants were not a concept back then. I'm telling you right now, the variants were not an idea back in the Frank Darabont days. That for sure was not a concept. But, you know, because Dr. Jenner was running out of hope, you know what I mean? So, and he never mentioned that there were variants out there at all. So, you know, no, I definitely don't think that was a concept written back then. But again, I'm not going to flaw that too much because it's something they're doing to expand the franchise and expand the universe, and I think it's a cool concept. I like seeing different walkers. I like seeing faster walkers and, you know, more aggressive walkers. I feel like it heightens the tension for this franchise, and in particular, if Gimple wants to keep this franchise running for a little bit longer, he's gonna, you know, definitely have to upgrade at some point and upgrade the walkers and, you know, upgrade all that stuff. And, you know, who better to broadcast that than Jenner to really spice up the content? I think it's a really cool idea, and I think Daryl seeing that video in France, yeah, that has to happen. I don't care how, but that has to happen. That would be so amazing if we see that. So anyway, let me know in the comment section below. Do you think Daryl is going to find the Jenner video from the Walking Dead World Beyond post-credit sequence? And also, do you think that we will get to see some variants in France? Daryl fight some variants. I think that'd be pretty fun. And yeah, let me know where your predictions lie with that. So if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos for the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. Be sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, and The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.